Yo, this is your boy, the Omega Katana here, and I'm right now setting up right now, and I'm playing Tales of Arise. So I hope you enjoy me playing this game, and it's the latest entry in the Tales series after Tales of Berseria, and I know it's a weekend and many people have plans during the weekend or work, but I decided to just play this game because I was so busy with life, so I didn't have enough time to get to play this game. And before playing this game, I actually had to wait for patches and updates for almost 25 minutes. So beforehand, let me see a test here, see I can hear myself speak. So beforehand, let me see a test here. Good. So Eric, yo, Bleeding Shadow, what's good? Thanks for dropping by from the shadows and whatnot. I'm just chilling, playing some Tales right now, and I'm just setting up some links and whatnot. So where's my Discord? Discord, fine. Oh, I deleted Discord off my phone. So thanks for dropping by, Bleeding Shadow, and yeah. User agreements, blah blah blah. And this is Namco stuff, and even though I bought the game. And finally, it's sounding like a bit more grand scale adventure. And look, there's its voice selection section. So, before I begin, let me just spread the word out more to the world. Thanks for dropping by, appreciate it. And it's going to be a long while before people dropping by. You know how some people get and whatnot. So it's going to be a while since people show up, so I'm just going to oh, cool. So I'm just going to ramble on when people show up and whatnot, so I'm doing fine for those who are wondering, because basically I'm just super duper busy right now. So I couldn't. Oh, story mode.
Indestructible and everlasting. Rena, on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were. in the face of Rena's unimaginable technology. Its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor, and its fearsome beasts, known as Zugals. The prosperity and bounty of Dana all but disappeared overnight. That was 300 years ago. The world of Dana fell under Renan rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms. And now today, Orbis Calagna, one of the Renan's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balsef, Lord of the Fire Master Corps. Unrelenting fire scorches this barren wasteland. Dust storms course over the rocks and clouds, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat. The Danan people toil as slaves.
Yo, Mackenzie Critiques, thanks for dropping by, my friend. Appreciate you dropping by, saying hello and whatnot, and I'm doing fine. And I know Elden Ring, I have not even get. I'll get to it another time because I'm really busy right now with classwork and whatnot, and me being tired. So, thank you. So, I haven't even scratched the surface yet. I'm playing that game yet.
Is the Renan's domination.
And dude, it's like, is it me or Tails' like sound OST is being more cinematic as of late? Yo, Matt, what's good, man? And my mom got me this game for Eid, basically, which is kind of cool. I heard this game's a pretty good entry in the Tales series, and as well being one of the most successful entries as of late, next to Tales of Destiny 2 for the PlayStation 2. But I might be wrong, but it's one of the highest selling Tales games, and the one Tales game that actually tried to move forward, along with its story and its gameplay mechanics. I meant the graphics too. Don't forget that. Wow, letting a little boy carry a freaking, like, barrel bigger than him.
Iron Mask?
And especially Mackenzie Critiques, let me just say, the Tales franchise for the longest time was stale as hell.
What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business, you worthless!
Need some, like, yeah, my PS4 fan is ticking off, and I'm like, it happens every time I play a new game. And this counts as Elden Ring 2. Like, blows like a freaking jet engine. And this is not just me, this is like other people. PS4s as well. They blow their fans blow to the point that it's having a heart attack. And I can't even hear the game audio. And I'm surprised you're able to see it, but back what I'm saying here is with Tales for the longest time has been stale. There wasn't no series opening. There wasn't.
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
Like the. So dark opening. I know you saw some more darker stuff, Mackenzie, but Elden Ring and Dark Souls are more darker with their environments. But for once, they're actually starting a series as a slave, not just a regular teenager and whatnot.
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do here? Yeah, let me see.
You may not be able to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else.
If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
And sorry about the PS4 fans. Like, every time I start a new game I haven't played in a while, it blows like a freaking jet engine.
That's hardly a real
And I heard some stories when people, when they played it, haven't played their PS4s, or if they played their PS4s for a long time, they move to the Xbox, or move to the PS5, or move to the Switch and PC because they cannot stand their PS4 fans blowing like jet engines, like you hear right now. Anyone can hear me here before I continue.
There's certainly been uprisings, all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself. There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, you were the one who taught me just how things work around here. You know
and I know Mackenzie and some of you guys here kind of grew out of the Tales series because it was stale for the longest time. And yes, Tales is like super anime-y and whatnot, but I prefer to have some anime designs once in a while. I just like the art style. But its writing, that's a different story. I thought you played Tales of the Arise, Mackenzie, because I am really shocked you haven't yet. My mom got me this for Eid. And so far I'm liking the art direction of this game. It looks like it's moving forward for the series. Like, look here, it's like you're starting off, you know, in typical JRPG faction, you're waiting for a sale, so basically use a map here. So basically I like how you start off as a slave. It's unlike your typical young lad in training, or a prince, or some random villager. You start off as a slave and your home planet has been invaded. So already they're starting to break traditions, which is one of their goals of the game. Like to move the series forward. What are you looking at? You're looking to get your ass kicked too?
I don't have a spirit core. Or face, memories for that matter. Worry about it.
And the slave's dead. And yeah, I'm liking this art direction, and it's like a more... Every last one of you in bats will die, and we can do whatever we want with you. Now burn! Damn, they even burning bodies, man? No matter how tired you get, seeing them, you always find Lena and Lena's hanging in the sky. I hate it like they're watching me move. Get to bed. Listen, whenever the best...
I should get some rest. I wonder how many people have slept in this bed before me. Mine for now, but how long?
And I'm glad for those who stuck around. I'm kind of glad. I'm just like analyzing the game. I liking the art direction so far. And sorry about the PS4 fans, like distracting people, including myself. And normally we just have another shooting as of late today, which I found out.
day toiling away for the ribbons. I'm gonna do this until the day I die.
Ah, Ray Chase. One of my favorite English voice actors.
Look lively, Slade. Let's see some work around here.
Oh, they're going to push a train. That's bigger than them. Yay. Well, that's Utopple for you, man. Unlimited budget works in the making. The waifu of the game.
Zephyr, she's here.
Like every Tales game, there's a waifu like figure. The heroine or the waifu figure of the game. He's dead. So anyways, there was like another shooting as of today in Buffalo, New York, and people are already blaming it on the freaking video games. I know there's not no political or current events channel, but just see my Twitter page if you want to know more about it. And people saying video games causes freaking violence and whatnot. No, not.
Hurry, get moving!
Stay still! It's caused us a lot of trouble, you know. Now we can do this the easy way, or not.
Christ, it's always the games that always get the blame for them. Exactly, dude. Look, violence has existed even before video games. Look at our history. It is freaking bloody and violent as hell. From like stories from the Bible to the Quran to like even the Stone Ages, people were killing one another for food and for resources and women. Believe it or not.
Armored soldiers.
Oh, we're fighting with a pole? An iron pole? Nice. But one day I'll get back to Elden Ring again. Seriously, alright, people banning the games as of late because, man, this is actually pretty impressive for an in-game cutscene. Finally, Namco put some budget in the Tales series. Because I'm impressed so far. This is how I envision Tales as of late.
jump.
I'm liking this so far.
You all missed your chance to become Lord, which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balthaz. Got that through your skulls? Now hurry up and bring me shield. Yes, sir. Even the drink's lost its appeal.
Someone's in a bad mood. Lord of Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calagria. Ah, but it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
And like people are treating this excuse that video games causes mass shootings and whatnot has been a dead, unfunny joke since the late 90s. Because it's different and easy to blame. If there wasn't no video games, they still would have blamed the cartoons, the TV shows, the movies, the books, everything they can get their hands on they're not used to, for a scapegoat.
It's none of your concern.
The crown contest is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it, and you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until next time.
Nope. Kumbaya until video games came. No, violence has been around since forever. Look, ask any African American and they'll tell you about their history and how they were enslaved and mistreated for literally decades. Or look at the Palestinians and Israeli conflict. A Palestinian will tell you differently. And it's not because of the games that's letting the Israelis and the racists being violent. Yo, Reed, what's good, man? Thanks for dropping by. And Tone, man.
You awake?
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Crimson Crows?
Don't tell me you've never heard of us. We're the Resistance, for the Danon people. We get in the way of the Bright Eye's best-laid plans.
The Danon Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were. Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask. Is it true you can't take that thing off?
Yeah. Worse is that I don't even know why I'm wearing it.
Amnesia. That and also Shooter might be has been a glowy meaning tad cuck.
Zephyr should be interrogating her.
Yeah, have you actually saw some of his posts? Like basically he's been dead and everything. That guy has some screws loose in his head. Basically, as I said in my Twitter post, mental and emotional health.
So what the hell is going on? I need to go and find out for myself.
Dude was a simping for the who was simping for the Chris dude, like who's simping for the shooter, dude? Like I'm confused. Again, love the art direction here.
What are you doing? So you're finally awake. What's going on? What is she ever... Mind your business. So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh? It doesn't seem to be poison or magic. Is this the reason Balsef soldiers were
The shooter. The guy basically went to a traveled a long while to a black town.
When we looked into it deeply, the word thorns came up over and over again. And now,
yup, same old thing. People gonna blame one another and whatnot.
Do you really think we wouldn't find out anything about Miss Shion Imaris? That's her name. You didn't figure it out already? Yeah, that's right. This lady's got herself a surname, which means one way. She's a woman.
Yep, they're going to blame it on the other side. They're going to blame it on guns. They're going to blame it on the video games and the media. But they never blame it on the issues. Mental and emotional health, jobs, and opportunities.
Big talk for someone who can't even use astral arts. Embedded.
Don't you call us embedded? Look, you see the stoner people embedded in me? There isn't one. Because we gouged them out the day we swore to rise up against your kind. Not to rest until every last one.
We Dandans may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours.
And always with Tales games, on other hands, speaking of Tales games, they start out really slow. I mean really slow. Oh, I'm not going to get into like the conspiracy theory stuff, but seriously, like, gun is a tool at the end of the day. Just like a sword, or a knife, or a pair of nunchucks, or a spear.
They must have tracked us down. Evacuate as planned. Hurry! And bring the girl. If it gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face. Hey, Iron Mask. Sorry, but right now it's everyone for themselves.
What about you?
I'm going to welcome our guests. Don't go dying on me.
Come on, wait. Don't try anything funny.
It's a white supremacy issue, but yes. I argue that they can be certain Republican issue like Dems are trying to push right now. Okay, time to fight the believer of the great replacement theory, saying he chose because there are high percentage of black people. Okay, the fun part begins. This battle tutorial.
Oh, it's just a dead. You then, where's the Reddit girl here?
Well,
Spit it out! I want an answer, insurgent.
Video games! Always blame stuff on the video games. That battle. Okay, time for the tutorial battle. R1. R2. Oh crap, man. Man, this is so much better than like Tales of Despair. Like, haven't it's like way more flashy than Despair. Like they actually put a budget in the Tales game. Oh crap. Like basically it's a lot more flashier. While Tales of Berseria, Tales of Zestria, and Tales of Vespera and whatnot are way more like a bit more dated and whatnot. If you know what I mean, like you bash the enemy, like you get to like if you get like a certain like a farther like deep into the game, your party members are like well leveled and equipped, and all you do is when
What's this
apple gel. But when you get at the end of the game, but let me just say this. Here. You, a party member... Oh crap. Need to get used to this new like format, though. Like basically, I need to like basically get used to it. Like I'm still playing this new game and whatnot. That and strange, you got a good point here. That and strangely enough, I'm seeing a lot of parallels to Blue Comet SPD Laser storytelling wise. Is there not even a single mention? Oh, your comment wasn't complete, but Lasner. Yeah, for those who don't know, Lasner is basically an amazing mecha anime from the 80s that I don't think they're mecha in a Tales game, but are you talking about the armor they have? Lonely Way? Like seriously, like Lasner is a pretty the pilot giant robots? Yeah, that would have been dope as well. Like seeing a giant robot, like you remember in a game called Trails in the later entries, which I didn't play, actually have giant robots in them.
I hereby detain you in the name of His Excellency Lord Vulcan.
Damn it, I was so close. What the? You got
Yo, Ryan dude. Wait, who's Ryan dudes? Like Ryan dudes, like somewhere in here. What's good, man? Oh yeah. Oh, Ryan dudes, that guy. RY.
Hey.
But let's get real here. The armor looks kind of cool.
I don't much feel like being indebted to a Danon.
fucking
I haven't played Tales of Cold Steel, but I actually own the game long ago. I actually bought the game digitally.
Word to the wise, I call my own shot. Just stay out of my way and you'll get along quite well.
Kind of new for me, have you noticed? Don't expect any promises.
These little ones
Nice.
are worth our time.
Let's talk more promises.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Probably will teach you how to Probably will teach you how to switch party members in a little bit.
Why did you help me? What could a Danon like you possibly gain from helping a Renin like me?
Trust me, I've no great love for Renans. Guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some.
The Ring of Red? I haven't played that one yet. I need to play that one, but I'm kind of broke.
Me? Friends with a Danon? Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah, silly question. I don't remember.
Let me get this straight. You don't know what you look like, but you thought I might somehow
Something like that. Besides, I can't feel pain.
Wait, you really can't feel pain?
Yeah, it's just another thing I don't have.
What about your name?
Iron Mask. Got the name from the person who found me. Said that this way I would...
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly. What do you think we fought up?
But that armor sure looks freaking cool.
We're going in.
Like seriously, I like the whole I like the whole beginning so far. Like it brings a certain sense of urgency.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape. I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask. In any case, we're all wanted by the Renans. Where are the others? They're waiting for us up at...
You know, in various Tales games, there's these skits and whatnot, which is famous for. But oh god, no. Well, they're got a whole army with them. Have fun.
Stay where you are.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor. Slaughter the rest.
Utabo, aka Unlimited Blade Works. Unlimited Blade Works greatness indeed. That's one of the highlights of the modern Tales games. Like that Utabo cutscenes. Like the budget of these games are insane. English dub needs work, but like again, Tales games start pretty slow, but this one's not that slow, but really I'm kind of enjoying this so far. Persona 5 is slow as well, but it keeps you engaged.
The master. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core. Attack!
Burning infinity. Oh, I can burn, so see ya, dude. See. An old rusted sword. An enhancer. He can't feel. The one thing is he cannot feel pain, so that's a plus of that curse. Like basically, when he uses that ability, or the burning sword, he can't feel pain. Interesting. So probably the next game I'll play next is probably
You okay?
Elden Ring,
You're
because I want to get back into it. But I'm not streaming this game in order. But my God, look at this! Look at the burnt arms and whatnot.
Wait, are you serious?
Hold still. It's one of my healing arts.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
Thank you.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry, you're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
Like, dude, look at the art. I keep on saying this, but look at the freaking art direction in this game. And people whoop it. Yeah, another way of the tail skit here.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really aren't.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm, well, it's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now...
You really don't care what happened?
Don't talk like you know me.
You're right. I don't get you. Not when us slaves have never had a choice of whether we lived or died.
Points.
Can you even see out of that
So the
thing?
famous
Like,
skit
at all?
points.
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping ever?
What is that thing anyway?
Beats me. I don't know. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat. I can't scratch my face when it itches.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that.
Most of the other Danans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best to...
What about the Renans?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. You should know more.
I don't serve any of the Lord, but I see what you mean. After all this trouble we've caused, might be the first.
Anyone in the comment section, if you're available, please give a topic for me to talk about. As of right now. I like how the skits are in this game. Holy cow, man. Look at the city. It's on fire. The Silent Hill leaks? Let me get started about that one. People in the chat, or my fellow Katanas, I am not a fan of the Silent Hill series, nor was interested in the games, but let me tell you about those leaks. They look kind of like bland and whatnot compared to like Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill's Pyramid Head and whatnot, but again, I'm not a Silent Hill guy. But I wonder, one thing I need to ask, how in the hell that guy managed to get some leaks on the new Silent Hill game by Konami?
Right. Next to it are the gates of fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down.
Not an image, not a single image of a town
The only thing standing between us
in fog, lol. The team are making it make it boober or trash. I have to agree, the art direction looks kind of bland for Silent Hill game. Isn't Silent Hill basically about a... Oh, that menu looks a bit nice, the image right there. So anyways, so... I thought Silent Hill is a psychological slasher horror game where it's about people who manage to get into the town and the twist is basically the town basically uses your worst fears to kill you. Correct me if I'm wrong on this. Oh, thank you. It's more psychological. To me, I always thought of it as a psychological murder slasher flick. Game, I meant. Sorry about that.
Be careful. If you get close to a Zulu, they'll attack.
Okay, let's go. So, what's YH mean? I'm not good with you. People who carry deep-seated emotional baggage. Interesting.
This is it. Dig deep.
Okay.
No excuses. Don't let them form a pact.
Nice. Third block button. Yes, Silent Hill, yes. So basically it's more like a puzzle. Like a puzzle game, basically.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, alright?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
But seriously, this art design's amazing. The combat, it's my first time playing it. So far, I'm still scratching the surface. But so far, when I play Tales games, I tend to be very aggressive when I play the Tales series.
Doesn't look like we're being followed.
But when I use Tales at later parts of the game, I tend to use go pause the game on the menu system, on the combat menu system, use my magic, command my healer and my spellcasters to attack the enemy. Oh, the camping scene.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things, so you two can rest easy.
Why did you help me? What could have done and
Trust me.
Oh, you can oh, cool. You can actually when you miss out a cinematic, you can actually re-watch them again. That's kind of cool.
A master core. Now I see. So that's why Balsev's cronies were
Bloodborne's art design has to be one of the best of gaming I ever experienced. Look, I'm not a good Soulsborne guy, Soulborne guy, but I just love the art direction of Bloodborne and Elden Ring. But I'm more of an Armored Core guy.
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed you were mining resources for them.
But don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak...
Have you seen the new dev docs from the Dead Space remake team? No, I haven't though. But Dead Space, the original Dead Space, I'm too afraid to play the game. Yes, I'm actually afraid of playing a video game because how crazy it looks. Dead Space.
They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter and life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us.
So they're basically siphoning and life force from the Darien people, basically.
Danins requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly.
Yeah, Armored Core is an amazing series.
To gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate.
But let me say this for a new Armored Core game. I hope you can play as the pilot as well. Basically get out of your Armored Core, out of your mech, and just wander around the area, do some puzzles, shoot some enemies. So basically combine the Dark Souls elements and the Armored Core elements we all know and love.
Relax here. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are two things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape
Again,
of a
people,
sword,
I'm not going to play this in order, so I'm going to play it in random times when I feel like playing Tales of Arise. I'll stream the game for you guys here.
What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent.
But
Without me to adjust
with
the
Elden
flow of
Ring,
astral
I'll be
energy,
playing it randomly
the sword
too.
can't take a physical form.
But I have to go search around looking for some areas I can actually level up, get some souls, kill some enemies, and not die.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory
So,
just
anyways,
increased.
about
That is, of
SPT
course, assuming we can
Lasner.
count the two of you in.
That was a really amazing mecha anime from the 80s. I loved how, like, the bad guys are basically genocidal aliens that, hear me out, have so devastating advanced technology they make our tech look like aluminum cans. And they treat it like it's in like a really serious war drama. Looking at you, El Noah Zero. If you wanted a mecha anime that's facing like a outer space threat. El Noah Zero is unique for its mecha battles, but seriously, its writing and its bad guys are corny compared to the ones in Lasner. I just asked my mom, Mackenzie, I just asked my mom, basically, hey, Mom, can I get this Tales game for E, please? Yeah, I just asked her about it. My birthday was like April 26th, but she got it for me for E instead.
We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
What? Yeah. What?
Your birthday on the internet?
No, I didn't tell you.
You said April 26th. You stupid. Your passport. Don't you ever do that again.
Okay.
What made you say your birthday? Why did you say that?
It just answered it. No.
Hear that? Your freaking passwords everywhere. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
What are you thinking? Right? Use your password. Hey, yeah. What are you thinking? Quit being a dingleberry. You do the Christmas information on your mom or you or whatever. Stop talking about yourself. The dance room in the PII again. forever. You don't know the people. Right? Well, you don't know what's at the end of the conversation, do you? So why would you ever say your birthday ever? Come on, man.
We should be able to do this. Whenever you find one, make sure to grab it.
It's out of it, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
We've almost made it to Uzbek.
Nothing really. Okay.
You're not giving up now, are you?
No.
Don't go charging.
Yeah, I'm fine here. Shit. Come on, man. Oh. Apparently. Oh, crap. Oh, wow. I'm over here, I'm fine.
I can't believe this.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Yeah, but anyone know Tales of Destiny 2? That Japanese only game?
I need to be stronger.
Yeah, I like the art design so far so well.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
I will. Thank you. Maybe I should fight a lot of monsters too.
I won't forgive you!
Tales of the Eternia, that was a good one too, but I'm talking about like the sequel Tales of Destiny as of late. Like basically the art design's like really amazing in that one, and it's all 2D sprites. Hard ain't even the worst. Like one of the hardest Tales games I played, I couldn't even finish the final boss. And how to finish the final boss? Let me just tell you, you have to go, you do like a crazy bun command in your timed on top of it. You have to press like square, X, circle, triangle, or triangle, square, circle, X. I haven't played Eternal Sonia. Like, dude, I'm like basically like super broke.
Okay, people, this is it. Uzbek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. probably figure station.
Oh, Tri-Ace?
So this is
Heard,
where the next
yeah.
safe house is?
I only played like Star Ocean
The
and
last place they think to
that's
look
about
for
it from their games. And what's that? Threads of Fate? Not Threads of Fate. Renaissance of Fate.
Looks like we need.
And Star Ocean dropped the ball so many times, starting with the third game. The first two start out really slow, but the third game had this plot twist that basically kills the series outright. But one thing that bothers me about Star Ocean, that isn't it like it always takes place on an underdeveloped planet. That plot twist, that was sad. Like basically the whole game you've been playing and your characters and the world you've been investing in is basically like basically when you're like investing in a world and it tells you that everything you know is fake. Yup, it like basically it did so much of an impact that it basically killed the series. That every future entry takes place before 3. Like seriously, man, you just don't go and screw with the series. Like, come on, like, basically, like, The Matrix? You mean like the whole game's like a freaking, like, the whole world of Star Ocean is basically a freaking video game. Pretty messed up, huh?
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right.
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray.
So we're finally going.
That's right.
Then now it is.
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime, yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
That's pretty good idea. You're fighting like a eldritch being that's basically a plaything of the Star Ocean verse.
Stay right there, okay?
Lost Odyssey and Blue Dragon were great games, but seriously, like Recon, the whole Matrix like ending of 3 and the whole twist of that one's basically you're playing the whole world's basically a plaything for eldritch playthings basically.
I'm afraid we don't have any running clothing, but something tells me.
Is this really that?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests over. At no point did I say now. He's our one-stop shop.
Blue Dragon and let me say the games of Sakaguchi's Mistwalker, there were some great games. Right there. Really good games. Like, basically, my brother and I we rented some games of those games once. I think I rented Blue Dragon from somebody, and don't remember how I got Lost Odyssey, but let me just tell you, my brother fell in love with Lost Odyssey, and I fell in love with Blue Dragon. They're both really good games. Omega Cthulhu, or probably a Cthulhu or Dark Deity in another game. Like, basically, like when you play, like, what you call it, when you play, like, the whole twist is basically not just a video game for the plaything, for cosmic playthings, and every time in a certain point the universe resets itself and everything in the Star Ocean series repeats. Yes, it sounds cliche, but at least it's better than the whole, like, hey, it's a freaking video game and it's not even real type of stuff. I don't like how it's, like, told. It kind of pissed me off and got me out of the mood, out of the mood of the story. Not out of the story, but out of the whole franchise as a whole. Like, you can't be connected to anyone else, like, basically to, like, the existing events of the game being pointless, but also every new entry, you just don't care for it anymore because, hey, it's a freaking video game for some aliens in another universal dimension or some sort, if you know what I mean, right? That doesn't make, like, come on, bruh. And also, behind the scenes, the original director of the games left after 3, and part 4 kind of sucks. I played part 4, I didn't like it. I did not like its story, and I did not, despite being a prequel, and I did not like the English voice acting. I couldn't change the freaking English voice, horrible English dub. I don't like the character models of that game. And I'm talking about Star Ocean Mackenzie critiques. Like, it was one of my favorite RPG franchises. Imagine JRPGs and Star Trek. That is Star Ocean. I love the first 2 entries of the series. and thanks to Star Ocean, it got me into Tales. And I played that through an emulator called Tales of Destiny for the PS1. I played on emulator. The 360 Star Ocean game, you mean? Yes, exactly. When I played a couple minutes of it, or hours of it, I just dropped it because the dubbing, the English dub performances were terrible. The character models look ugly. The storyline is kind of bland, and despite being a prequel to Star Ocean, I don't mind having a prequel of the first 2 games, but Part 4 was pretty weak. The name Edge Maverick, the whole he's like a generic, like, anime character. He's like a generic, like, he acts like more of a generic anime character than a actual interesting protagonist. And plus the name is kind of corny too.
Nathan, we need your help.
And I wonder how Iron Man's able to see out of his helmet. And cause they're just like lines out of the helmet, and how he eats again.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something?
What is it you'd like?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together.
Yeah, despite him being like back to Star Ocean, despite Edge Maverick being like a Federation officer at first, sure doesn't look like one. I always prefer Kenny and Claude anyway. Oh, cool. This is like introducing us to...
Yes.
Introducing us to side quests and whatnot. Yep, how I feel about these side quests. Like, annoying, don't want to do them. Like, especially in long, like, JRPGs, especially when they're long. Like, the only thing I'm only doing because I'm bored or I just want some really good items. And I don't like doing them. Ah, fetch quest, yay. Let's get this over with.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful.
Oh, where? Fetch quest, yay! Yup, dude, like, the fetch quests are, when it's done right, are pretty amazing, but when you're actually, like, most of them, like 90% of them suck balls. Like, they become a chore rather than being enjoying in the game. I know their purpose is to, like, help help the NPCs and develop the world and the setting, but give me a freaking break. They're like bland as hell, man. I know the Trail series, like Trails of the Cold, Trails of the Sky, you're playing as bracers, aka mercenaries, they call them. At least the side quests were a part of the storyline and the character's job. But you're playing as freedom fighters or a prince saving his country or a JRPG hero. The fetch quests are pretty like just garbage.
Hang on.
It's no use.
They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough.
Same here. I need to play Tales of Cold Steel, but let me just tell you, they are freaking long as hell. I tried playing Tales of the Sky. I like that one, but it is slow as hell.
Is this a cooking pot?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make...
So even though he knew he was dying,
But Suikoden, at least it's like a developed world with hundreds and 100 party members. Of course they're gonna have like tons of like world building and whatnot. But speaking of Suikoden, anyone's planning to get like next year something Chronicles, which is like the predecessor of the first two Suikoden games. Like, dude, like, basically, I love it when JRPGs are done right. They're like watching an anime. They're like an anime. A really enjoyable interactive anime. I might add, because basically, oh yeah, thank you, Mad Matt, like 100 heroes. Yeah, like, have you seen beta footage of that game, of the gameplay? Like, you're watching like 2D and 3D, like a PS2 game. Oh, never mind. I'll just like avoid that enemy for now.
Cut it out.
I know I'll...
What's so hard? Besides, trust me.
Leonidas. I've heard it called the Renan's Cat.
Well then, didn't you see the Renan Lords?
And how...
Well, the current contest...
Then I wouldn't...
Just how far...
About a year, give or take.
1 year.
Guess guess not.
Yeah, I'm getting that game next year or so. Like, it's like.
It's over. Rising Wyvern. Here I go. Swallow blade. Take this. You're mine. Rising Wyvern. You're on.
Let me help.
It's over.
Okay.
Here I go. You're fine.
Oops. Items. Come on. Is there like a way I can use the block button?
Here I come.
Oops.
You're mine. Swallow blade.
Like, man, I need to get used to the controls, man. Like, basically, it's kicking my butt right now. Oh, what's this here?
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Like, yeah, a pretty good appetizer, which it does, but I heard it's has a ton of fetch quests, which ruins the game. I know it's like Gran Turismo 5 or 7 prologue, but it's not meant to be a full-fledged game. A Metrovania that's a hack and slash game, which is a surprise for me. Nice achievement, man. Oh, there's a skill tree? Nice. Counter edge after a perfect evader or perfect guard. Like, after you fulfill certain requirements for each of your characters, you earn titles for them, which unlock arts and skills that they can learn, make fights easier, and you can view title unlock requirements from the skill panel. And Stardust. And there's a skill tree in this game. Nice. I pretty appreciate that.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much.
I know.
Huh? Oh,
It's likely a sign that...
what?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, he'd...
You... All of the other Dads that aren't with the Crimson from the day we're born. No. Probably.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should...
I see it different.
I won't deny... I have something I need to do.
Eluden? Hell yeah, man, I'm excited for it. Have you seen the gameplay? The prototype gameplay footage of that game, Mackenzie and Mad Matt? Like, basically, it's like insane. Like, you remember the show Amazing World of Gumball? But it's a video game, it's a Japanese role-playing game. You're playing with 2D sprites and 3D backgrounds with spells that are 3D as well. Interacting, and it doesn't look cringe.
Many of us can take all we can do. Yeah. Glad to hear it. Oh, right. So, anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have to... Across the wilderness outside Wolzabek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. Or with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But the Renin tag, you ask me though, it's a lot of
Those
Like-
look like the ruins. Let's move.
Where's the item store? Game of the year of, like, the... Come on, man, like... Where's the map? Map. Like, where did I find a... Oh. We just rest at the end first.
like we get to sleep with a roof over
Oh,
our
there's the
head.
store right there. Game of the Year? I don't know about that one, but it's going to be like a contender for sure. Life bottle. Oh. Yeah. The FromSoft's new mecha title. Let me just say, is it going to be like Gundam? As a whole? Like basically, I want a mecha game by From Software that's like Armored Core, but it's more like Gundam. But hear me out. It's like basically you're playing as mercenaries instead of like an actual soldier from an opposing side.
It's over!
Here.
Take this! Rising Warrior! You're finished! You're on! Swallow blade! Take this!
We're focusing right now, like
You're mine! Swallow blade!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
that'll be useful, but that's kind of like defeating the purpose of finding new items. Customizable Gundams, love it already. I meant to say that you're playing as a mercenary and you control your own mecha, your own armored core unit, and you take missions from the various sides of the war. I think Soichi Katamori will probably do the mecha design work, but I might be wrong.
I hate camping out.
But with Kajime Kaioki, you'll be great for like the Gundam like units
I'll see you again tomorrow.
and whatnot. But
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
yup. So where I'm supposed to go now? A mimic. Three life bottles, useful. Exactly, you need Soichi Katamori for this game here.
I have a bad
Oh
feeling
yeah.
about this.
Exactly. Nice. Oh, you see that? Nice. I can actually like combo into like multiple hits and everything. Yo, I'm about to end this stream in a little bit, so after, well, end this stream in a little bit, like in a couple minutes or so, so I'll probably start it again another time. I'll probably be at a different location at the... Okay, now the fun begins. Yeah, I'm about to end this in a little bit, so I'm about to end this soon, so it's about like almost 90 minutes now. Oh. So where am I at again? I'm kind of lost. Supposed to be in some ruins, mine tunnels. So about to hit the hay soon. I just have to find where. Does this thing have like a save point or something? Oh, it's automatically saved. So I'll probably end it for tonight here. So it's your boy the Omega Katana. If you like what you saw here, please let me know and share this video and like and comment, subscribe, and don't forget to check out the podcast as well. So yeah. It's going to be an ongoing series of streams of random games, but I'm not playing Tales of the Arise in order. So I'll probably be I'll probably going to be at another location deeper into the game next time I have a stream, because I'll probably stream Elden Ring after this. So I know a lot of people want me to continue playing Elden Ring as well. So yeah, thanks for understanding. Because basically those are like, one's a JRPG, the other's a hack and slash role playing game. Forget it, they're both RPGs. And for once, a Japanese game surpassed Call of Duty in North America. If you don't believe me, Google it about Elden Ring's success. I'm going to film that in random order as well as Tales of the Arise. Because I'm not going to like dedicate a stream to like 1 or 2 games. This is going to be like whenever I stream something, I'll stream something. If it's emulated, I'm going to stream that. If it's on PS4, I'm going to stream that. And just to let you know, I don't play the hippest. Mostly I don't play the hippest games. I mostly play the games that are interesting, to say the least. And good times, some people are heading out to bed and whatnot, because like basically I have like a night, it's almost been 90 minutes or so before I shut this off. But let me just return to the title screen and I'm just going to end this for tonight. Hope you guys have a great night. See you soon. This is your boy Omega Katana signing off. And please, fellow Katanas, don't hurt anyone and just play your games. That's all.